Tuesday morning, John's brought the combine around. He's going to fill that up with fuel. Probably going to stay on beans a bit local while we let the barley dry out where we've got to cut. The brown's on quite soft, so if we leave it a few days, we don't make too much mess basically getting it off. Bill's got some canary seed as well to cut. We'll fuel up, and as soon as the dew's gone, we'll get on the beans. Not sure if you can see that. Probably not that well. Cut my finger yesterday on some drainage pipe and it healed all right overnight, but as I've been using my thumb, it keeps opening back up. So I've just gone and got some Plough off my mum, because apparently it was invented to glue wounds together for Vietnam. Hopefully, or the Second World War, hopefully it still works, because I've now glued it shut. Right, we're stood by, do you call it a tile plough like I have it? Yeah, so we're stood by the tile plough we were with yesterday, and Ryan is going to tell us the difference, because this is a 1600, and what else do you do?
Yeah, so this is our ZD 1600. It does anywhere from 2-inch up to 6-inch pipe. We have a smaller version, slightly smaller. It's a ZD 1200. We can go up to the 4-inch pipe on that one. And we do that by changing our boots on the back, the J part of the funnel, the side plates, and then the shear on the front. Then we also do have an even larger plow called our pull type, and it can do anywhere from 3-inch pipe all the way up to 10-inch pipe.
10-inch pipe.
To do 10-inch pipe, you need your Quadtrack plus maybe a little more, or pre-rip it. So
right,
depending on how deep you're going. The biggest difference is the pull type will go 2 meters in the ground, max working depth. The 1600 will go 1.6 meters, and then our ZD 1200 will go 1.2 meters max depth.
So that 1600, what horsepower is that? 200 to 300 horsepower?
Yeah, it's mainly weight and traction. So we want to start out about 9-10 ton on this one. The more you weigh, the more you'll do before your tires start slipping.
Yeah.
So
you need weight to move. Weight is what they say tracks pulling. Well, you need weight for traction when you're pulling that. And the 1200, what size would you say that?
5 to 10 ton. When we were developing the ZD 1200, most of the testing I did was actually with a 120 horsepower Kubota tractor.
Right.
So it weighed 4 ton. We built a white box for the front of it and get it up past that 5 ton range, and we were able to pull that all day with 120 horsepower.
And what sort of money by the time it's landed in Britain would a 1200 be, 1600?
It depends on what all you get with it, whether you get just the regular boots or the agriculture, the ag box that can put the stone in with the pipe
down the back.
By the time it lands here, you're looking anywhere probably from, for the smaller one, in that 25,000 range up to 40,000 or so for this one.
Is that including like the GPS-y bits on the top that are doing the trading?
No, that's going to be just the actual equipment, the physical equipment. The control system is additional, just because we don't know what you already have.
Yeah.
So if you already have a good RTK system, that's going to knock a big chunk off the electronics cost. If you're going with the ag leader system and you already have an ag leader screen, that knocks a big chunk off as well, because at that point all you need is the water management kit.
Yeah, so our baitman has the same screen that we were using yesterday, so we could probably get one of it, well, just show you, one of them to mount on there. And to be fair, we could probably even put it on our other drainer as well, so you can map the field and do the gradients, couldn't we?
Yes, so this display here can do a pitch machine like the Plough here, because we control all of our grade by adjusting the angle of the shank. Or we can go in and tell that it's not a pitch machine, and we can put it on that, and then it's just going to control
up or down.
Yep.
Yeah, I would reckon Trimble must do something similar as well, though, won't they?
Yeah, Trimble has a kit as well. Theirs doesn't necessarily utilize this pitch module here.
Yeah.
So they're doing it all based off of the change in the GPS system.
Right.
So the disadvantage of that in pitch plow is when you first take off, that GPS has to move, and it has to sense that movement and that change in elevation before it can make an adjustment.
Right.
With the ag leader type system, when we set down in the hole and we're ready to take off, this knows exactly what angle that shank is pointed at.
Right.
And so it gets it in the right position before we even start moving.
Yeah, so that beam, we've just unbolted it, but that was bolted across the top there, sitting exactly parallel with the boot at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. That's the range of Soil Max. That's called Gold Digger. They all called Gold Digger.
Yeah. So the tile plows are called the Gold Digger. That's always been, even since our original This model of plow is our Stealth ZD. So the ZD stands for zero deflection.
Right.
And what we're getting at there is, we talked about how this plow pitches to change grade. Well, it pivots about this bolt here. And where the pipe comes out at the bottom is directly in line with that bolt. So when we make a grade change, that exit point just follows an arc. Our old model pivoted here, but the exit point was behind it. And so if we needed to pitch up, it wanted to push down on the back.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Or if it wanted to pitch down, it tried to pick up on the back. We eliminated that with the zero deflection, so that way our tile stays on grade.
And did you say to me yesterday that is rated to 63 ton?
Yeah, so we warranty the plows. It'd be probably like 55 ton. We warranty them for 125,000 pounds of machine pulling on them. You're really not going to hurt the plow by pulling on it with 1, 2, or even 3 tractors. What's going to hurt the plow is trying to turn with that much force.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because you got a lot of leverage, haven't you?
Yep. But you'll never be able to turn short enough with that many tractors, just because your tow ropes and cables get in the way. So,
yeah. So there you go. That's what we were playing with yesterday. Stood next to it for scale. This is a guy in France. He's got an auger bucket filling his stone hopper on the back. Good that, isn't it? Yeah, so the guy who had this one, he's made his own stone hopper for the back. That's why this is welded in. And it hinges and that can take it on and off easier. So that lives at the back and has a hopper then that's a lot wider than the one at the spout for the pipe. And he puts his own gravel on the top of it as he's going with a stone trailer alongside. In love, Morgan?
I like it, yeah.
That's well nifty, isn't it? Proper that. An Emily gravel bucket, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the box that goes on the back of this one.
Yeah.
Gravel. Nice big wide hopper.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the finished article.
Yeah. Actually, you have our box.
Whatever you do, don't drop it. It weighs 2 ton. I think it'd be more, wouldn't you? Well, I suppose it is just a big flat plate of steel and 2 going that way. It's not much heavier than the back arm of the JCB, I suppose. That's a short trailer to have 3 axles on, isn't it? Up a bit, up a bit.
Let's go that way a little bit.
Rob's cleaning off this, ready for the APS show. If anyone's going, it'll be there this week. Get a picture of it and tag us in. Look at these brownies that Tony forgot he had with him yesterday. We better give his wife the tub back. These should last till 3 or 4 o'clock maybe.
It's at least half an hour there.
Smell lovely. Morgan's moaning because I've not left my boots there, but the cab's filthy anyway, and I can shake them out when I've finished. I'm just going to go and get the header and take it to field at Hale. We're going to go and cut some beans and squeeze past the Quadtrack. David's Christmas Day. Is it Christmas Day?
Christmas Day for me. Very much Christmas Day.
David's gonna borrow the Quadtrack and work some ground with it. So his family nearly moved to Canada in, I don't know, 20 odd years ago, but didn't. But if he'd moved to Canada, he'd have been driving a Quadtrack every day. Amazing day here. Gonna get into this field of beans. Don't know whether they're any bigger than the last one. We just cut through. Oh, look at that pheasant there, it's like black. It's like blending in. Actually, are these any bigger? They are a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna cut this, just cut through Bill and Joe's stubble field so that we don't have to go down a road that's full of cars. So I'll unlock the header off the trailer. I'll do that one. And then there's one at the front, and Rob's doing the other one because he's just arrived with the grain trailer. You got the chain? I forgot to take one of these off the other day, and as he starts lifting up, it started lifting the header trailer with it. Oh, look at that sky. Ooh, planes. I'm going to have to knock off Andy this morning. I've got to go up to Penrith to do a talk for NFU. Best day of the year, nearly. That metal plate catching again. Hey, it wants taking off that, doesn't it? I don't know why it does that. Right, we'll couple it up now. Checking the belt tension. That washer should be in the green. It's had a new belt on it. Just give a little bit, so we'll just wind it up and put it back on. Flip that. Turn that a couple of turns. Puts a bit of pressure on the spring, and then hopefully now that washer's in the green. I'll do. And he's off. That house has been totally refurbed. It looks like something off Home Alone now. It's been on it for about 2 years, I think. I've just driven down the tram line, so as not to squash too much down. I'll back out now and park the header behind the hedge. So still today, the river over there is like glass, but then if you go like 180 degrees round, you've got that house there. Now I'll show you the view that house has, because when you look out the back, there's the river on the other side. It's like completely on a peninsula. Amazing, isn't it? That is why you don't get much frost and hail. Anyway, Rob's in out of the trailer as well. Yeah, it's a dead end, this road, and everyone parks down it, and you can come in this gate to the field, so it's always awkward getting the combine down and tractors. So we nipped across Bill and Joe's stubble field here, so we didn't have to get a load of cars moved. This had spring barley on it. It's not been worked yet. Scotch down the tram line. Davey's using the Quadtrack. This is where they've done some with the Toronto and gone slow, so the press is really working. So this is a bit like ploughing that's pressed, and then if they go quicker, this is a bit more like just our plough and leave it. So they're going to leave it like that because that's normally what they do. Oh, there's John there, the muck spreader as well. Got our muck spreader on. The back of his John Deere. So I think he reckoned 7k was where they wanted to be, but that doesn't look like 7k at the moment. Notes about there. Let's cover some ground at 6 metres. Bit of a wet patch here. We'll see what it does going through the wet patch. Cruises through it. You can tell how good a day it is. Can you see how it's dried already? We did that like 10 minutes ago. If he lifts up, I think he's going to come down this path here. There's a big machine in it. And you can put it to the sides of them tractors. Let's drop it down about now. Better haymaking weather this week than it was last, isn't it? This is chopping it, legs are loosening it, going a bit deeper than you can see. Press is putting it back down, nice and level. That's where the Quadtrack drove across where he'd worked. This is with the Toronto on the smaller tyres drove, and it's cutting like 3 times as much. Anyway, when he does the headland, he'll rip that bit up. See this field, there's the odd yellow flower now in it. I reckon by the end of the week the field will be completely yellow, so we'll have a look on Friday or Saturday. Oh yeah, Morgan just said look at the Quadtrack. That's where we've just left David. No need to have the smart box on now, so let's drop it off. I am now changed and all clean and heading off to Penrith to do an NFU talk this evening. So make good time. I'm going to call at Charlotte and Roy, check out the cows. Last time I was there, they put the robots in for the cows, but the cows hadn't arrived. So you can have a little bit of cow content as well as combines and quad tracks today. 3 C's. This is where Charlotte sets fire to the cat. Have you seen the cat?
Oh, Inky, get off.
So you get, what's it called? You're putting in here, a conveyor belt? What's it called?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I don't know what it is, but like, what's it? Has it got a trade name like it?
Oh, feed star.
A feed star. So it's a belt that you mix wagon pulls up here, spits the food in, and it belts it all the way down there. But the belt goes through that hole that they've shuttered in the concrete. But because the wood's expanding and got damp, they can't get it out. So Roy's been drilling it, chiseling it, hammering it, chainsawing it. So they're going to try burning it out. But I think if they soak it with kerosene, the kerosene will soak in to the wood, drive the moisture out, and then when they set fire to it, it'll burn it from the middle out. Is the I reckon because the shadow.
Whole, that there.
You could do like a little like puppet thing. Wouldn't it?
That there's taken longer to get off than the whole of the rest of the shuttering.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really hard work.
Well, that's what happens with some wood chippers. That gets stuck in the middle of the teeth, and you have to chisel it out.
Right.
Oh, that's why I liked ours with the solid drum. Last time I was here, it was nice and new and shiny in here, and there was no cow muck on the floor. And now there's loads of cows and a dirty robot. Meow.
It's pretty heavy. It'll have like a roller here that runs through it and holds it slightly up, and then it'll run straight through that hole that we're trying to make, and then this will just get dragged down to the far side.
With the feed on.
With the feed on.
Oh, I see. So one motor pulls it out and the other one pulls it back in.
Yeah, so it's shiny side up.
Yeah.
And then the front side to the bottom. Yeah, and it just...
Oh, that what it is?
It's just a pulley there, see?
Feed star.
Yeah, so pulley's here inside this box.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah.
pulls it all the way along and then rolls itself back up.
Save you driving up and down the
Yeah, so
shed.
there's no gears or anything to go wrong. It literally is it's just a pulley.
Yeah, yeah. Here's today's quiz question. What is that? If you think you know, let me know in the comments.
It's quite in the field.
It's the birthday Grays Way. Is that what it is?
Yeah, birthday Grays Way, I'd say it's called.
Yeah, to me it's a shedding gate, but apparently it's called a Grays Way. So off you go, Charlotte. Happy birthday to...
Happy birthday to Emily Lamb, who is Tom Lamb's other half, also just started a YouTube channel, go and check her out. Ben Turner, Ben Hardy's 40, Alison Whiffin, Paul Jesus Jowers, David Hayes, and the total is £76,447. Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday, everyone. The weather is glorious up in Cumbria as well as at ours. John has just took this video of all the pigeons coming off the beans, which is horrendous. So it's a good job we're getting what's left of them in the barn. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If Spike sees me at Penrith in a bit, if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, check out Charlotte's channel.
Oh, yeah,
She's got a
check out my
robot and
channel.
cows, Jersey cows.
Yeah. Moo.
Moo.